Hello, my beautiful friends. Irene here for Secret to Women's Success, episode number 19. And today I thought we would talk a little bit about my background. Not really, but something that we do in Scandinavia. We have something we call Hygge. And what is Hygge? You can hygge yourself with a lot of things, but for me it's actually something that is cozy, warm, nice. It's like a warm blanket that wraps around you and you feel very cozy and content. And why do we have hygge in Scandinavia? It's because it's so dark and it's so rainy and so cold for so long. About 9 months out of the year, it's bloody miserable up there. Hence why I live in Australia. But you can still hygge yourself, which is lovely, because we do have moments where it's nice to do that. Now, I would like you to just think about this little story I'm going to tell you. Imagine this. It is cold and damp. It's been raining for a few hours, and it feels like it will stop in just about half a year from now. It's dark and you feel a bit down. You know now would be a great time to fall asleep and wake up to better weather tomorrow, if there is any better weather tomorrow. But it's still only 6 p.m. and even you can't fall asleep at this time of the day. Well, before your mood nosedive so low that it reaches the center of the earth, let me stop you and tell you that there is a very simple way to have the best time ever right now, in these conditions, with the help of my little starter kit that I will gift you later on. So what is hygge? Hygge is everything that makes your soul sing, like I said before. It's the feeling of comfort, safety and coziness that you keep seeing in those gorgeous YouTube videos you feel like you can never recreate. Well, some people can. And some people can, actually. I think a lot of Scandinavian and English people, they know how to recreate hygge at home. Well, hygge is predominantly Danish. It's a word for those moments when everything seems so perfectly cozy, homey and content. The term doesn't have a specific translation, but it is used to describe experiences of togetherness when with others and sweet solitude when alone. Hygge is everything heartwarming you could think of. A warm cup of tea on a cold February day, soft socks at the end of a working day, or Ugg boots, and a good book that takes up all the evening. Gentle light that enhances the beauty of a dark evening. Hygge is all that and more. So how did hygge become so popular? Well, hygge has been part of the Scandinavian life for many decades, but it became hugely popular worldwide in the last few years. One of the reasons it became so popular was Make Viking with a W, his book from 2017 that is now used as the primary source of learning the art of creating a hygge lifestyle. Many books have been written since, but I can guarantee you that this is the one that you want to start with when introducing hygge to your life. And why do you need more hygge in your life? Yeah, well, why? Even if you never heard of hygge, you have experienced it. Do you remember those special evenings when you were a child and felt accepted and cherished by your family, on a quiet dinner night? Can you recall an evening you spent sharing a bottle of wine with your best friend? Had nothing to talk about, but you still felt so good together. All that was hygge. A hygge moment is when you snuggle next to your loved one in front of the fireplace and spend the hour in silence, doing nothing but being together. You need hygge in your life because it makes you appreciate the little things in life. True hygge is about the experience, the feeling, the connection with others or yourself, the stress-free, worry-free, seriousness-free moments that we all love to keep in our hearts for longer. The world isn't feeling as safe and cozy for the last few years, or let's say the last 6 months, with everything that's happening in America. But searching and creating these small moments would make things better and keep us present in our lives. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you need hygge because it's one of the small ways to feel happy and content again, no matter where you are and what you're going through. So, what do you need hygge, and what is hygge for? To experience a hygge moment, you often just need a proper atmosphere, and it happens by itself without even realizing you have created it. But what if you like to create a hygge moment? This is where your very own special starter kit comes in, the one that I have created for you. Meek Viking calls it a Hygge emergency kit that you reach out for when you feel like you can't handle the day, the week, the world anymore, and you can't teleport to a warm sunny beach with no worries. The kit will be packed with everything that pleasantly tickles your soul and makes you feel at peace with everything. Your Hygge kit starts like a small basket or a box you keep under the bed. Not really, but I'm not going to send you anything to put under your bed, but what I have created is actually a 10-step, a very simple little 10-step, how to boost your mood and feel better about your mood. So why don't you download the starter kit? I will give you the link down below, and I'm glad you asked about the hygge. It's something that we could mix and match with whatever you want. But you have to be honest. You have to create your own hygge moment. And it takes a little bit of effort, even if it's just simple 10 steps. But be honest. You have to be very honest about it to yourself. Not to me, to yourself. To find out what it is that really aches you and why you are feeling the way you do. And I have to tell you that I did not have a very good hygge moment. I had to go to my skin specialist, and I've used this cream for some time to get rid of potential skin damage, sun damage, or basal carcinomas. And I was hoping that we wouldn't have to do any biopsies, because there were quite a few of them in my face. And I was a bit stressed out before I left, because I don't like needles in my face. I don't like having scars in my face. And then I sat down and I thought to myself, so what is it here? What am I so scared of? What is it that really, really is my problem here? And I am not afraid of doctors. I'm not afraid of needles. And I'm not afraid of dentists either, because when you go there, they give you injections and you don't feel anything. So it wasn't really a good hygge moment for me. But it became quite nice, because I became aware of what the problem was. I talked to myself. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to talk to yourself about what is bothering you. And now don't be shy. Go over to my Instagram account and I will send you the kit, or you can download it. And my Instagram account is Irene Lidval _SWS, and you will find the link in my bio, or go over to my website secrettowomensuccess.com and you can find it in there in resources. So with that, I hope that you will have a wonderful weekend with a lot of Hygge moments, and summer on the northern atmosphere and winter here in the southern atmosphere. And just remember, share and like my podcast. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to go and get that link for your little starter kit to feel better about your mood and your happiness. Thank you for listening, and talk next week. Bye.